Hello and welcome to the eWay-CRM tutorial series. I'm Eve, your virtual consultant, and I'm going to show you how to design forms in eWay-CRM desktop using Form Designer. This video follows up on the previous episode dedicated to creating custom fields. Today, I will show you how to place them onto a dialog and design the layout exactly as you want. Let's get started. eWay-CRM desktop has a feature called Form Designer. It allows administrators to change a look of any form for the entire team. The new look will be automatically available in both eWay-CRM Desktop and eWay-CRM Online, so everybody uses eWay-CRM the way you set it up. With Form Designer, you can add your fields to the dialog, change their position, and hide what's not relevant to you. In some higher plans, you can even assign different forms to different item types. If you, for example, heap both your customers and suppliers in your contacts, you customize the screen for each of them. That's not all. eWay-CRM Online supports what we call layout by the group. It means that you can set a different form for different teams. For example, a company form for a sales rep can look completely different from what support engineers see. Our goal is to give you all the tools you need to set eWay-CRM exactly as you want. Let's explore all options. Option 1. Setting a custom form for all records, for example contacts. What I am about to show you can be set in all modules. I will use contacts. Let me go there and open any record. Click this button to activate the Form Designer. The window changes to editing mode and this small window customization pops up. It contains all fields that are not on the form yet. We created fields, date of birth, and hobbies in the previous video. Let's use them now. I will find date of birth first and simply drag and drop it onto the dialog. Notice this line which tells me where the field appears. Stay here for a couple of seconds to explore all options. When you are happy, drop the field. Done. Let's do it again for hobbies. Perfect. If you don't need a field, drag and drop it back to the customization window. See? It's gone. How about grouping new fields together? Right-click on any of them and select Group. And rename it. What about personal data? Now add the other one. Done. Perfect. Let's save our form and set the name. My new form. In this section, we want to set the form for all contacts no matter what type they are. That's why I am choosing this option. Done. If you open a new or existing contact, your new form is here. Stunning. Form Designer is a powerful tool that contains many features. You can divide fields into multiple columns, group them into standard groups and tabbed groups, and separate them from each other by empty spaces or splitters. All customization options are available under the right-click menu or customization window. Play with them and make eWay-CRM your CRM. Option 2. Setting custom forms for different types of items, such as contacts. If you keep various types of items, contacts for example, you can assign each of them a different look. This is extremely useful if you need to track different data for each type. Before we activate the Form Designer, we must check if we already have any types. Go to the Admin Center and click Fields. Select your module, Contacts in my case, and find the field type. Mine is empty, so I will quickly create Customer and Supplier. Confirm and switch back to eWay-CRM Desktop. It can take a second or two until eWay-CRM completes the sync, and when it's done, we can activate the Form Designer. It doesn't matter if you are starting with our default form or following up on the custom layout we just created. The first steps are always the same. We must add a field type to the dialog so we can start changing it. Let me activate the Form Designer and put type onto the dialog. Let me also, for example, add back email to which I want to track for customers. Click Save and set your name. I will stay with the existing one. Again, make the form available for all contacts. This is important. In the first step, we need to make the field type available for all contacts. If I now create a new contact or open an existing one, type is present. Perfect. We can now proceed to the second step, which is customizing the form for suppliers. Activate Form Designer and create your supplier form. In my case, I just hide the field Note, but feel free to add and remove fields as you want. So in my case, customers contain Note, suppliers don't. Just as an example. And save it. Let me call this dialog Supplier Form. This time, click Advanced and check this table. It contains our two contact types, customer and supplier, along with our forms. Let's assign our new supplier form to the type supplier. My new form stays with customer. Let's confirm and check it. If I open a new contact, it contains the note because our default type is customer. If I change it to supplier, the note disappears. Splendid. Option 3. Setting custom forms for different roles in eWay-CRM Online. Some of our customers want to set different forms for different roles. This makes working with eWay-CRM extremely personalized because sales reps, for example, can only see the fields they need. If a support specialist opens the same contact, they get a different layout. Give people only what they need and don't slow them down with useless data. This feature is only available for eWay-CRM Online and requires the enterprise plan for contacts and companies. It can be activated in the Admin Center, and I will show you how to do that. You first need to create at least 2 different forms as we shown in the previous section. I will not do it again and use the forms we have, my new form and supplier form. Let me go to the Admin Center and go to Groups. I will find my role Sales Manager and click the pencil button to open it. Select Default Forms. It contains a list of modules along with the ability to set a default form for this role. Let's find contacts and change the default form to my new form, for example, and save it. Let's open a group support specialist, which I created for the purpose of this video. Again, default forms and find contacts. This time, I will select the supplier form and save it. Let's open eWay-CRM Online and log in as the sales rep. New contact, and here we go. My new form contains Note, remember? Let's switch to a different computer and log in as a support specialist. New contact and no note. It works. Please notice that people can still change their forms to different roles. If a support specialist needs to help a sales rep, they can do that. If a manager needs to see a record from different perspectives, they can do that. Thank you for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and make sure to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our upcoming tutorials. You can also join our Reddit group and chat with other users. And most importantly, be effective with eWay-CRM.